Let me tell you how it will be. There's one for you, 19 for me. 'Cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man.
Have you ever seen this sign and wondered what it means to you as a citizen of Phoenix or even as a Phoenix employee? When you shop in Phoenix, you help support the police, fire, library, and the parks department. Your local purchases even support your own paycheck.
Who, me?
Yes, your paycheck. The tax division helps collect, record, and allocate over $760 million in transaction privilege tax, also called TPT, for the city. TPT represents almost 25% of the total governmental and business-type revenues generated each year. This represents approximately 41% of the total general fund revenue collected. This money also helps fund the Phoenix Convention Center, sports facilities, and transit. Taxable businesses include establishments that offer amusements, restaurants and bars, advertising, residential or commercial rentals, hotels, utilities, car rentals, telecommunications, and general retail. As you can see, the retail category of TPT makes up almost 40% of our TPT revenue annually. This category includes big box stores, car dealerships, jewelry stores, furniture stores, and most of the other stores we buy stuff from. Did you know that items purchased online or from an out-of-state vendor can be taxable too? This is called use tax. If a business purchases an item from an out-of-state vendor and the vendor does not collect the taxes, the Arizona business is liable for the use tax. In August 2015, Phoenix voters approved Transportation 2050, a 35-year citywide transportation plan aimed at dramatically expanding investment in Phoenix for bus service, light rail construction, and street improvements. Funding for Transportation 2050 is being generated by a transaction privilege tax increase which became effective January 1st, 2016. This increased the TPT rate from 2% to 2.3% on most items. This sales tax dedicates 7/10 of a cent or 70 cents on a $100 purchase to fund the implementation of the Transportation 2050 plan. Over the life of the plan, the funds are estimated to generate about $16.7 billion. The tax division is broken down into 5 different sections: licensing, accounting, enforcement, audit, and revenue collections. Let's start with licensing. The licensing section provides continuous customer service to business owners at our walk-in desk and also on the telephone. They work with businesses to apply for their license, modify, and even cancel their license. They also educate the public about the taxability of their businesses. Se proveen todos los servicios en español. The accounting section is responsible for reconciling all of the cash collections on a daily basis. We receive payments in many different ways, mailed into our lockbox, walk-in customers at the payment center, and also from our online e-tax application. Phoenix has one of the best electronic payment applications in the state. Over the past 5 years, we have had a very successful customer outreach to encourage our customers to file online. You can see that over 40% of our taxpayers file online. Accounting also processes and scans every tax return that is mailed into the lockbox. Wow, that was fast! Everything that is scanned then needs to be double-checked for accuracy. The next section is enforcement. The enforcement section works to find unlicensed and non-compliant businesses within Phoenix boundaries. The enforcement team researches potential taxpayers and performs site visits to businesses to educate or issue notices of violation. They also work at large events and conventions held in Phoenix to ensure compliance with our city code, which means that they get non-licensed folks licensed. This section is also responsible for the awarding of the annual sidewalk vending contracts. You know that guy on the corner that you buy hot dogs and a soda from? Yeah, he's a sidewalk vendor. The auditing section of the tax division does, well, they audit.
We do more than just tax. It's not another refund. Okay, no, yeah, remember like I told you before, we do certificates of compliance. Yeah. We also do audits. Yeah. We do self-calculated tax. We do more than just tax people, okay?
And provide customer service. This team of auditors works to educate businesses and other city departments about taxability issues. We view audits as a cooperative and educational process that promotes voluntary compliance by ensuring that taxpayers pay the correct amount of taxes, not more, not less. We also ensure that our auditors are well groomed. And the last section.
Welcome to Revenue Collections, where we collect the money.
For you!
In the past year, the Finance Department has spearheaded the citywide collections effort. This has involved consolidating the tax collectors with the accounts receivable staff from the Controller's office and also bringing the water collectors to the Good building. The collections team is working on streamlining and standardizing similar processes, as well as cross-training on Tax Mantra, SAP, and CCNB. This team also manages the citywide bankruptcy system, works with delinquent customers to arrange payment plans, and helps hundreds of walk-in customers. Collections also works with outside collection agencies and legal firms on our toughest delinquent customers. Another collection tool is the state's debt set-off program. This program enables the city to intercept a debtor's Arizona state income tax refunds when a match occurs. There are a lot of great things happening on the third floor of the Good building. Miguel Teposte, our audit manager, received the Outstanding Public Service Award for 2015 from the State Bar of Arizona. You make us proud, Miguel. Besides being awesome employees, we are also very focused on bringing money into the city. We have started sending all of our delinquent customers final demand letters. This letter gives the debtor 10 final days to make a payment before their account is assigned to a collection agency or a legal firm. These letters return an average of $250,000 a month from delinquent customers. Affectionately known as RET, this team analyzes the accounts with the largest delinquent balances to try to bring them into compliance. We have the ability to revoke their TPT licenses and notify businesses that they are operating without a license. We also make site visits with our police department friends. This effort has brought in over $650,000 to date. The DSO program with the state has been expanded citywide. Not only do we have delinquent taxpayers in the system, but last year we were able to get over 22,000 delinquent ambulance billing accounts from the fire department entered. This effort brought back over $500,000 to the general fund last fiscal year. This process involves comparing accounts payable business payments originated in SAP to other accounts receivable systems where the same customer may owe the city money. When the team finds a match, we get to keep the money. The citywide collections team was able to streamline this process and then make it better. They cut out unnecessary steps to speed the process up and allow us to apply more payments to outstanding debt. We think saving the city money is pretty cool too. Using collection agencies and legal firms costs us between 13 to 35% of the collections amount. Last year, we received council approval to allow our collection agencies and legal firms to collect their fees directly from the debtor. Effective in January 2016, collection services are now free to the city. This will save the city hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in fees. It's not always rosy on the third floor. On June 25, 2013, Governor Jan Brewer signed House Bill 2111, Arizona's Transaction Privilege Tax Simplification Bill. This bill enacts major changes to the Arizona Transaction Privilege Tax structure and the tax division directly. The bill was effective January 1, 2015. The takeover of the administrative functions has been delayed because the Department of Revenue's computer system was not ready to function as well as we would like. However, our audit division is directly affected. Our auditors used to be responsible for auditing just businesses located within the city's boundaries. Now we are responsible for auditing all of the businesses' locations in the state. We also now have to ask for DOR's permission to audit businesses within locations in multiple cities. To protect the city's revenue system, the tax division is working with our good friends in ERP and IT to develop a business intelligence system. This will allow us to compare and analyze the data that DOR will be sending to us about our taxpayers. Our accounting team will become data analysis experts. Our BI system will allow us to slice and dice our data in ways we have never been able to before. Our BI will even create the monthly reports that we send to the budget and research department, cutting out the entire manual process. Here are some things we'd like you to remember. You can make a difference. Be our eyes and ears around Phoenix. When you're in a business, look for this license posted. If you don't see it, call us. We like this sign too. Let us make sure they have a license. Have a question about the tax on a receipt you received from a store?
Call me. We can talk more about it.
The tax division is big on education. We can even schedule a training class for your team. And one last thing, the city of Phoenix is not tax exempt. Let's meet our tax division heroes.
The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. Summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's run up with my car and gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting